He calls himself Barron's best friend, he's chummy with the White House staff, and he hates socks. What's going on with Bo Loudon? Loudon started surfacing as a vaguely influential figure during Donald Trump's 2024 campaign. He and Barron both were apparently behind Trump's decision to speak with podcasters and appeal to the Gen Z crowd a little more than he had in the past, and post-election, Loudon kept his social media feeds filled with pictures and videos of himself rubbing elbows with members of the administration, particularly Press Secretary Karoline Leavitt. He took to both X and TikTok in February 2025 to congratulate her on her appointment as White House press secretary. And wouldn't you know it, on the last day of April, he was invited to the White House as a member of the quote-unquote new media.
As an 18-year-old, I can say you're definitely an inspiration to Gen Z.
If you aren't familiar with the idea, in late April, Leavitt began providing a second press briefing specifically for social media influencers and the like to attend, ask questions, and then gush about the experience on their profiles. And Loudon did indeed do all those things in the correct order. After the event, the 18-year-old posted a picture with him and Leavitt up on the briefing platform and wrote, "It's such an honor to be the youngest person to ask Karoline Leavitt, the youngest press secretary in history, a question." And what a question it was!
What has been the biggest highlight for you in these first 100 historic days?
Like most of the questions at these events, Loudon's 17 seconds in the spotlight was a mix of unprompted flattery and an open invitation for Leavitt to brag about what the administration is doing. But nobody really cares about that. What people noticed about Barron's bestie was the way he was dressed. Look at this. "Put on some socks," said one commenter on the picture. Another person agreed, saying, "Next time, wear socks." One commenter said, "Future looks bright," but it's unclear why. The no-sock loafer fusion seems to be an intentional style preference for the young influencer, at least going by the fact that he showed up at the White House for Easter in the same shoes sans foot sweaters. Maybe socks are just one more thing he and his peers are looking for.
Gen Z we're looking for truth, we're looking for meaning, we're looking for purpose.
Yup, you can officially add socks to that list. Back at the press briefing, other commenters singled out the way Loudon left his shirt collar unbuttoned to show off his gold chain, comparing the look to John Travolta in Saturday Night Fever and the disco flashback in Airplane. Is it fair for commenters to rag so hard on someone who's at least out there trying to do something with his life? Maybe not. But jokes aside, while the conventional wisdom is that socks generally just look better with formal wear, there's also the ick factor. Not to get too detailed with it, but socks serve to soak up sweat and prevent odors. Putting bare feet straight into shoes let bacteria proliferate on the insides of the shoes that can actually break down the material faster than normal. So if you're going to hit the Capitol in $1,000 loafers, the least you can do is protect your footwear. But what do we know? Maybe it's the brand new millennial and Gen Z thing.
I think I heard the term zillennial because I'm right on the cusp of millennial and Gen Z. Jack is cringing at that.